This is Toy with Toy's Food Chronicles, and today we're making smoked pork tenderloin wrapped in bacon. And on the side, we're going to have some potatoes and onions, and that is going to be our meal today. Welcome to Toy's Food Chronicles. Once again, I am Toy, and we are bringing people together through the soul and spirit of food. This channel was simply made to help the average home cook and backyard grill cook prepare stunning meals for their families and guests. Now, if you find this content something that you like and you are interested in, I want you to smash that like button, hit the notification bell, as well as subscribe to this channel so you can receive updates on all of our other cooks that we're going to be doing and our live streams that we're going to be doing. Alrighty, let's get right into it. We today are going to be making pork tenderloin, and we're going to wrap that in bacon. On the side of that, we're going to have potatoes and onions. So we're just doing it and keeping it simple, and it's going to be really good. It's going to have a nice smoky flavor to it. We're not going to get a big smoke ring because we're going to have bacon wrapped around the outside of this tenderloin, but we do want to get a crispy, crusty inside on the tenderloin. Once we wrap the bacon, we also want a nice mahogany or burgundy colored crust. So when we finish it off, we're going to rub barbecue sauce on it and then put it back on the heat for another 10 minutes or so. It takes about 2 hours to do this cook, just so you know. So it's not going to take a whole lot of time on your smoker at all, but it's going to turn out very, very good. And you want to get this kind of well done internally, but you want it to still be moist as well. So this is going to be a wonderful cook. I'm very excited for this today. All right, let's get right into it. Alrighty, so the first thing that I would like to do is take all of this silver skin off of here. This is excess fat that's not going to render down well because it's going to be covered in bacon anyway, and it's just going to not help with all of the wonderful mustard sticking to it and helping the rub stick to it. So we're getting rid of as much of this as we can. And so if you notice, there's a lot of silver skin all around here. We want to get as much of this away as we can. So boom, boom, boom. And the goal is to get as much of the silver skin and fat off of it as you can without taking off so much meat along with it. Here we are. There we go. There we go. Got a lot of silver skin off. Got a little bit of meat, but some of this we're just gonna take right on off. So this is pretty good. We got a lot of the silver skin off, majority of it, I would say. So now we're gonna have some fun. We're going to put that mustard on there. This rub is called Carolina Dirt Barbecue Rub. And some cool things that it says about itself. Now, I got this for Father's Day, so this was gifted to me. I've never heard of Carolina Dirt Barbecue Rub, but I thank you, my friends, for getting this for me for Father's Day. It says not only is this concoction all you need for slow cooked ribs and pulled pork, but it's the perfect seasoning for fries too. So we are going to use this rub on our tenderloin, but we're also going to use this rub on our potatoes today. And we're going to bake those, by the way, in the oven. So we're going to do a nice little swoosh of mustard on here. A little dab will do ya. Also going to do the other side. Oops, got my bottle. So we'll get that together here in a second. This is just functioning as an adhesive to our rub, and we're putting the rub on the inner layer, meaning we're going to put it here on the actual tenderloin, and then we're going to wrap it in the bacon, and at the end we're going to put barbecue sauce on the bacon to give it a nice extra color, if you will. So yeah, now we're gonna, woo, that's a lot of rub. So we're gonna pat this. I'm rubbing and patting because I want it even layers, and a lot came out initially. So if you can ever switch these things to a shaker, definitely do that, because you kind of want to pat it in to keep it even instead of rub it. And when you make it uneven, everything doesn't get the same amount, and that's not good. We want a nice even layer of this rub going on there. Since it's not on the sides, we gotta put it on the sides too. I wish you could smell this. It smells wonderful. Smells wonderful. And we gotta do one more side and we should be good to go. Oh, that just smells, and oh man, that's gonna be so good at the end of this. So we know that this is a thicker portion of the meat here in the center and on the top, and this is very thin. So we can do one of two things. We can either just chop this part off and then wrap from there, or we can tuck this under, which is what we are going to do. So we're just tucking it because we don't want any food to go to waste, and we're getting it about even so we can go around this whole dilly deal with bacon. So now we're going to take our strips of bacon, which are thinly sliced. We're going to move this tenderloin here for a second because we're going to wrap our tenderloin with this bacon. Our tenderloin wrapped for sure. Look at that. And it is ready to go on the grill. So now we got our fire down to about 300 degrees. We want it around 250, 275, but I am limited on the type of grill that I have, so I will have to settle for 300 and scoot up that 2-hour time to about an hour and a half or so. So we do have this nice and ready to go. We're going to put this on the grill now that we're set at that 300. All right, so let's get this on the grill. Get that fire going. I'm putting the thicker side closest to the fire, but nothing close to the fire because we want this to smoke. Yes, there's a little bit of a sizzle. I'm gonna keep an eye on this because we do have to turn it over every once in a while. So yeah, So now our fire is down to 200, so I'll just open it up just a little bit more on the exhaust. I mean on the, on the exhaust. Perfect. It's tracking back up. Let's see if it stops at that 250 or if it's going up to 300. It's at 250, slowly creeping towards that 300, but I think we're in a good place. I think it's going to end around that 275, 300 mark. 275. Awesome. We're gonna leave this alone. They say if you're looking, you're not cooking. So I'm gonna stop looking. Let's get working on these potatoes. All right, now we got these here. These are our potatoes. These are our carrots, and these are our onions. So we are ready to rock and roll. Alrighty, so now it's time to spread out our potatoes, and we are going to give them a nice little sprinkle of this seasoning because we want these to taste just as good as the meat we're going to be eating. So here we go. Nice little sprinkle. Boom, boom, boom. They say this is really good on fries to make it seasoned fries, so we're gonna try our hand at it. So just, now we're gonna spread out our onions around here because we want them in there too. Boom, 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 boom. And then we're gonna put our carrots in here. And we got, once again, our oven is set to 350. And then we're gonna put a little oil and vinegar in here, just a little bit. And that's what we got there. You don't have to see me put the oil and vinegar on there, just know that it will be. Alrighty. So these puppies are done. And so I don't wanna burn myself. So I'm going to keep this on. I'm right-handed, so I always got to switch this thing around. But yeah. We got these potatoes nice and roasted. We put them in, just so you know, at 350 for about 30 minutes. We did about 40 minutes, but they are definitely done and ready and roasted. And we're going to give it a second heaping of that sprinkle. So here's that rub. We're going to use it as a seasoner. And who'da thunk? Our wonderful, wonderful meat is almost done as well. So we're going to go out there and baste it, glaze it. So I'm very much excited for that. And we're gonna finish that cook off. So we're gonna finish that cook here fairly well. And then we're gonna plate this all up and get it looking nice and neat for wonderful IG photos and things like that, and for the thumbnail for this, which you looked at and you liked, which is why some of you clicked on this. But yeah, these are our potatoes right here. So you know I love where I come from. My friends got me some Gates barbecue sauce, and I'm very happy Kansas City's own. I am from Kansas City. I am going to get this some color and keep cooking it. Wow. I've never seen a spider that big. That is crazy. I gotta show you this spider real quick. Look at that spider. Thing is huge. I hope it don't get in my house. But anyway, this is nice and spicy barbecue sauce. It's their original. So the goal is to not only give it some flavor, but to get some color on here too. And try not to burn myself when I flip it to get color on the other side. Whew. Oh my goodness. My accidental taste is very happy. Yes. So that's dripping. We're gonna let it keep dripping. We're gonna let that, put that glaze on there and just look nice as it can look. So this is what it turned out to be. It looks awesome. Got a nice color on it. We were looking for that nice mahogany reddish burgundy color, and we got it. And then we also got our little potatoes next to it. It's looking amazing. So let's do a quick recap on everything that we just heated up today on our smoker. We made that pork tenderloin. We shaved off the silver skin. We put our wonderful rub on there. On top of that rub, we wrapped it in bacon. We let that cook for about an hour and a half, and then we put a glaze of Gates barbecue sauce over the top of that, and then we cooked that for another 10 to 15 minutes. We also made some wonderful potatoes, carrots, and onions. We roasted those at 350 for about 40 minutes. So if you found this video interesting and you want to see more videos like it, definitely click like, hit subscribe, and then click the notification bell, and that'll give you updates on all of our videos and live streams.